What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here, and we are back talking about Escape from Tarkov. Now, this is the final one before we return back to normal because Battlestate realized what it did was wrong and reversed all the copyright strikes, minus the 2 on Aroctic. So my boycott of EFT is over, which is perfect timing because 0.11 update, which you can see the trailer for here, and the Terror Group's lab is coming. And I'm super stoked. It stinks though because I thought there was gonna be a wipe, so I haven't played it all. So now I gotta I took a break for this patch, and I was like, all right, man. I was like, I'll wait for 0.11, and I'm like, damn it, now I gotta play real quick. Hurry up, I gotta level up. But the patch looks good. I'm telling you, it looks like a lot of fun. EFT is awesome, and we're gonna kind of touch on some not controversy, but the complaints people have had against me. I do not want EFT to fail. I love EFT. The game's great. My problem was with Battlestate Games, as was everyone else. Majority of the community was against what Battlestate Games was doing. Doesn't mean they hate EFT. Am I trying to actively kill EFT? No, absolutely not. This game isn't going anywhere. There's nothing going to happen to this game. It's just ridiculous. People even think that. My thing is, as a content creator, what they did to Aroctic was wrong. And I called them out on that. With the weapons licensing, that was me calling out the fact that they were protecting their intellectual property by copyrighting Aroctic while using someone else's intellectual property without permission. That's all I did. That was actually the worst kept secret in the world. All the gun companies have known about it. Nikita and Tarkov have all, not Tarkov, Nikita and Battlestate have all known that there's been an issue with that. This is the worst kept secret in the world. By the way, everyone blaming Clean for the weapon licensing and stuff, he literally did it for like 2 days, okay, and then passed it on to the guy who actually got stuff done. And guess what? Clean has been the biggest defender of this game and, Battlestate. He has done so many things to help Escape from Tarkov and Battlestate. It is not even funny. The things he has done and tried to do with weapons licensing and just trying to do the right thing and get everything, to be where it is crazy. But it all fell on deaf ears. Clean has done so many great things, and all the people blaming him and all that bullshit is just not even fair, to be honest. But if you want to know the interesting, because I'm not doing it anymore. This is beyond me. Now the rest of the stuff that there is to talk about, I ain't even gonna touch with a 20-foot pole, to be honest, because it goes deeper and farther than you could possibly imagine. But if you do want to know more about it, my buddies at Prop Culture are going to do a podcast talking about this entire situation, because Battlestate has dealt with the gun industry before, and there's all kinds of different things I'm not going to talk about in this video. But if you want to see it, I would definitely highly suggest you check it out, because one, these are the guys who do marketing and licensing for the gun companies. They do them for the big name gun companies. They also they're the ones who get the guns in movies, games, TV shows, etc. They literally just started this podcast just to talk about movies because they're movie buffs, and then this came up and they're like, well, we should probably let everybody know what's going on. So these are the guys that know everything. And if you're curious about how the licensing and all that actually works and what went down in the link in the description below. I think they're doing it on the 27th. The podcast will come out, so that's all them. These are the experts. I was just the guy who knew part of it. And then let's get into this. This one's kind of funny. People who are like, I went and cried to my friends at Spike's Tactical. Actually, no. Believe it or not, I had no affiliation with Spike's Tactical until one of you called them and asked them if their product was licensed to Battlestate Games. They had no clue what Escape from Tarkov was. They called someone who happened to be a friend of mine in the gun industry, asking what was up, and they're like, oh, hey, watch this video. They linked to my video. then that's how they reached out. And, if people would have just looked at Twitter, for fuck's sakes, people don't dig enough. They're willing to kind of make these crazy accusations against me, but they won't dig in Twitter far enough. They hit me up on Twitter, asking to talk and stuff like that. So after talking to them and filling them in on what's going on, that's when they were like, oh shit, this is fucking crazy. And but I gotta thank whoever called, because now I am working with Spikes Tactical. So thank you for the work, I guess. I don't know. But, that's just the stupidness of it. But I'm going to be playing .11. Escape from Tarkov is not going anywhere. I did not actively try to destroy the game. You have to make a stand as content creators. We work and live in a gray zone. The platform that we are on can be easily abused, and that's exactly what Battlestate Games did. And because of that, if we all don't take a stand together and fight this, it's just going to happen over and over and over again. Battlestate Games will not do this anymore. They will not copyright strike people ever again. They have learned their lesson, and that's because as a community and as content creators, we took a stand against it, and they got the message, to be honest, it seems like. But, there are always those people who are going to be, no matter what you do, whether it be right or wrong, everything you do is going to be wrong in someone's eyes, because that's how the world works. So you can't please everybody. I honestly don't care. It's just, some of the things that were said were just kind of like, wow, this literally goes deeper than anyone could ever fucking imagine. And the easiest news to handle was the worst for everyone to handle. It was like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. But I'm looking forward to patch .11. I'm just gonna start calling it 11. So I don't, patch 11. It looks good. I like the Terror Groups lab. I think that shit looks badass. I'm looking forward to actually getting a new map, because, especially Customs expansion. Customs expansion seems to be, that's always such a narrow firefight area that I feel like, the expansion's definitely going to help you kind of get through it a bit more. But, I kind of regret taking this patch. Oh, excuse me. It's been Christmas, I'm yawning. I do regret taking a break from this patch, even though my boycott would have lasted like a week, because they reversed it so quickly. I am like literally level 2, so if they don't wipe, I have a lot of shit to do. So that kind of sucks. But this patch looks good. I'm really hoping that we start getting some more massive content drops, more maps for sure, and we start getting more features, because it's great and all, but at the same time, you can only run customs or shoreline or factory so many times before it's just like, I can't handle it anymore. But I'm excited for it. The trailer looks amazing. It looks like we're getting a new ACOG too, which is actually kind of cool. And a few new things here and there. The Remington 700 is going to be a nice cheap bolt action. I mean, that thing should be reasonably priced around this, the same as a Mosin. A little more than a Mosin, not too much more. They're like $500 right now if you get a base Remington 700. I think the SPS is like, I think the SPS is around $700. So, some reasonably priced weapons. HK416 is going to be stupid expensive, because they are stupid expensive. So, I think it's like $2,000, $3,000 for the parts kit for it right now, or something like that. So it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be an interesting patch. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to fighting Killa and his little band of mall rats. It's going to be cool, dude. It's going to be cool. But anyways, boys, Tarkov's back on the menu on this channel. If you want to know more about what went on, or even weapons licensing in general, go to Prop Culture, all down in the description below. Check out their video Thursday, because it should be interesting. But my job's done. The copyright strikes were over, and we are back to normal now, friends. And my mayonnaise is going in this patch, so, make sure you put that shit on the flea market for a lot of money. That shit's worth some money. That mayonnaise is a great AK-47 lubricant. Anyways, boys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.